Hello, dear people, and I want to officially welcome you to OGX and to first part of our educations for OGX. We will have it a lot throughout the term, but welcome to the first one, and officially congratulations to becoming a team leader of marketing of OGX. I think that you will have a great time and really enjoy these two departments because you can learn a lot. Okay, so firstly, because we are gonna meet a lot in this year, I want to introduce myself. I'm Marta. In ISEC, they call me Maki, Makica, however you want. Currently, I'm MCVP of OGX in ISEC in Austria. My home country is Serbia, and there I was in ISEC for 4 years. And fun fact is that OGX was my first department, and I love it since then. Since my first experience there, I was also team leader of marketing. I also loved that. So I think you can really learn a lot from this and really fall in love with these two departments. Okay, so for first video, we are gonna talk of why of OGX and why we do what we do. First of all, you're all familiar with this picture, and you are all familiar with why we do what we do, that we want to fulfill peace and fulfillment of humankind potential, that we do everything for youth, by youth, because we are youth, and how we do it. We believe that leadership is fundamental solution and that it can be developed anywhere and in anyone. But what we do exactly, it's this, that we enable young people to develop their leadership skills through practical experiences in challenging environment. And how we do that? By cross-cultural understanding. And what does that mean? It means that after World War II, we actually figured out that without cross-cultural understanding, these conflicts can happen again. And if we understand our other cultures, we understand that we are all the same, these conflicts will never happen again. And that's why we came out with that, to send students to other countries, to meet other cultures, and to see actually that we are all the same. And that is actually the most beautiful part of OGX, that we are actually the core of our why and the core of our what. Because actually what we provide is cross-cultural exchanges, which are there to enable young people to have some practical experience, to meet new people, to meet new culture, to develop themselves, and to come back as whole new persons, and to come back with new horizons and with really good understanding of other cultures, which will prevent conflicts as World War II. So it's really beautiful that we are actually essential of our why, and that without us actually ISEC would never exist, and that we actually provide the essence of ISEC. And that's what you should always remember about OGX and be proud of. Then I wanted to explain you also how one person develops through our exchanges. Okay, we said that in the last slide that the goal of our exchanges is actually to develop leadership with one person through some practical experience, but how does it happen? We have one model that's called LDM, and that's actually leadership development model. In order for one person to develop their leadership, we need to develop in them our ISEC values, which are these 6 ISEC values. But how we actually develop in one person our 6 ISEC values? Well, for example, we can imagine that one young person takes part in an ISEC experience, our exchange, any exchange, and then we deliver certain standards, which we will talk about later, and they receive standards during their experience. Then that person, because they receive standards, they go through inner and outer journey. Inner journey is actually something that they experience with themselves, so their goals, their thoughts, their development. And outer journey is everything that happens with other people, so they meet other cultures, they have some support system, they have some role in environment where they go, and at the end, when they go through inner and outer journey, they have some impact here on themselves and also on environment. They're supposed to develop leadership, and how we actually measure that development of leadership is by measuring how much of ISEC values they actually developed at the end of our exchange. So actually the purpose of every hour exchange is to develop leadership and to develop ISEC values in one young person. Okay. For a quick review, I wanted to also review with you what is EP and to slightly come to OGX terminology. EP is exchange participant, young person who goes on exchange, we will call them like that. And OGX is short of outgoing exchange. Okay, next slide. Okay, then I wanted to quickly come across our values for EPs. Okay, we talked about exchanges, but what are values for EPs? First, they get cross-cultural experience, that is pretty clear. Then they got personal development, and it is mostly soft skills. So they develop, I don't know, sales skills, presentation skills, communication skills, and stuff like that. Also, on our professional experiences, they also develop professionally in the field that they study. They develop independence because they go alone somewhere for 6 weeks or more, or a year and a half. Then they have impact for environment, especially on our GV exchanges, but also on our GT exchanges. Then they get CV development. What does it mean? That our exchanges are really valuable when it comes to CV and when it comes to some experience for your first job. Then they get practical experience, and that is one of our key values. What does that mean? That all that we study in school, all that we study in university, we can actually see how we can do it in practice, so they can actually try everything that they learn. Then they develop basic values that we already talked about and develop leadership. They develop new perspective, new horizons, new cultures, and everything new for them. Then big value of ISEC is that they get ISEC support from the beginning to the end. We will talk about it later. And don't forget that they really get some life-changing experience that you will talk about, that you will listen about later. And what can you develop in OGX and marketing? That is also really important. First, you will develop a big customer centricity moment, which means that you will know how to put yourself in the shoes of customer every time, to understand them, to make our processes better, and to develop OGX and marketing according to our customers. Then you will get presentation skills on promotions, on meetings, on lecture presentations, everything. Sales skills, of course, on our meetings, but also on our info stands and promotions. Then you will have adaptive communication because you will work with lot of different EPs and in general people on info stands. So you will have to learn this. Reading people, what they want, what they need, how maybe which value can we offer and stuff like that. That's really important. CV screening, you will learn how to read CVs, how to improve their CVs, etc. Interview skills, also you will help them with interviews. Then finding the right opportunity for right person, because we have a lot of opportunities and not all of them are for everybody. Then you will get leadership skills and also ISEC values. Then you will become a bit more solution oriented because you will have probably some problems with EPs. Also, we will have to communicate with other side, with other countries. Crisis management when they go to exchange, because of course there can be some problems. Marketing skills like design and everything else. Pitching skills on info stands, flyering, but also on meetings. And that's it for this. For the end, I just wanted to leave you with this picture, and we will talk about it a lot. And that is actually a picture of our EPs that were on exchange. And don't forget that you are an experienced providers and that you actually provide some life-changing experience for these people that they will never, ever forget. And really try to do everything with love and with this in mind, that you are experienced providers and that without you, these people cannot have these kind of experiences. So that is really important for me to always stick to your mind. from now till the end of the term. However, it's sometimes hard, exhausting, etc. You are experienced providers and you actually contribute to changing people's lives. And that for me is really privilege in OGX. And for the end, I wanted really to just leave you with one of our stands, that is one love, and love what you do. I hope that you will love OGX and marketing as well, and that you will enjoy term. Bye.